Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your April 2018 mid-month general readings. Thank you so much for joining us here today and welcome to any newcomers. I thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes, and for taking the time to send in all your comments, your support, and your feedback. And also I thank you to all of my clients, regular and new, for keeping me so busy with personal one-on-one readings. If any of you are interested in any personal one-on-one reading with me, you can get more information and my contact details either by looking at the description bar of all the videos I post or going to my YouTube channel's homepage and clicking on the About button. As most of you know, I do a wide variety of readings: love and romance, of course, career, work, and finance, channeled messages from loved ones passed on, and I also do 6 and 12-month overviews which look at what's coming in your life and all the main areas of life over the next 6 or 12 months, depending on how far ahead you want to look. So if you're interested, send me an email at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. Turnaround time for personal readings, live or recorded, is pretty fast too. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do. So I can almost always fit you in within a 2-week period of time. Sometimes it varies anywhere from a few days upwards of a couple of weeks depending on scheduling, but almost always within a 1 to 2 week period of time. So send me an email. I'd be happy to work with you. And if you are just looking for a quick answer to a quick question, you can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy. That's also with my contact details. So this is for April 2018 mid-month. We're looking at the remainder, the last couple of weeks of April. This reading is for the fire sign of Sagittarius. Let's see what's in store for Sagittarius. Remember, these are general readings, so they're always going to vary and resonate a little bit for everybody watching. The details and specifics may vary, but the energy and advice fundamentally remains the same. You may want to, if you know your rising and your moon sign, you may want to watch those videos as well for additional clarification. Sometimes they play out a little more predictively for you. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what is in store for you for the remainder of April 2018. We have the 6 of Swords, accompanied by the King of Cups, and the 3 of Cups, accompanied by the 6 of Wands. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and guidance and focus for the next couple of weeks is the 7 of Wands. So Sagittarius, it looks like you are holding firm on something, standing up for yourself or someone else, or for something that you believe quite strongly in, that you have a lot invested in. That's your overall focus and guidance. We have the 7 of Wands as your crowning card from the bottom of the deck. Overall energy, guidance and advice, focus. So this is a defensive card, as you can see, and it's fire energy, which is the element that governs Wands. Very action-oriented, fluid, creative, dynamic energy. The 7 of Wands shows a man who's standing in front of the door to his home, his castle, his keep, whatever it is that he feels is very important because of how much he has invested in it, how much he cares about it, the strength of his beliefs. So it could be defending yourself, somebody else, a belief system, a relationship, a job even, something that you feel quite strongly in, and standing firm about that. Now, we have the 6 of Swords with the King of Cups around the middle of the month or so. And for some of you, because it's a general reading, this may be something that's already started a little earlier, something ongoing. For others of you, it may be just around the middle of the month. General readings are kind of tricky that way. But the 6 of Swords is a card of peace, restoration, and healing. It's a transitional card. The energy is fluid in this card. If you could see the water behind the boat that she's leaving in, it would be choppy and wavy and turbulent, representing some kind of challenge or chaotic time or difficulty, or something she's, or he has been through, quite a challenge, maybe a rocky, unstable, chaotic, out of harmony, out of balance kind of time. But the waters that she's moving into are peaceful and calm and placid and serene. So she's moving away from that troubling, turbulent, chaotic, or challenging time and into a time that's more balanced, more peaceful. It's a card of healing, of restoration. She's not quite to the other shore and on solid ground yet, but definitely moving through that. So it can represent a healing time, a time of peace and healing. And healing has its painful moments. I mean, that's part of the healing process. Some days are better than others, but overall, the pain gets less and less as we heal and move away from, you know, whatever the source of the pain was. So there's a healing process going on. Now, the Six of Swords is accompanied and clarified by the King of Cups. This could represent a water sign individual, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or somebody with a lot of water in their natal chart. It's showing up as a king, but it's a general reading, and court cards are not always gender specific anyway, so it could be female as well. So this could be somebody, Sagittarius, that if this is a relationship issue, it could be that perhaps you've ended a relationship, or your relationship was in a difficult time and it's going through a healing process. You personally are going through a healing process. It could be because of a situation that involved this King of Cups individual, or it could be with this King of Cups individual as well, you know, for relationships. It could be a friend that's helping you, or that's a source of support as you move through a healing process, you know, in regards to a relationship issue or difficulty, or, you know, it could be job, work, or career related as well. Or, you know, sometimes the Seven of Wands represents standing up for a belief system, something that you believe strongly in, or a way of life, you know, your way of life. And it may have caused, I feel like adhering or holding or standing up to this has caused some difficulty or challenge or pain for you in the recent past, and you are in a healing process. And who this King of Cups is going to vary, because this is a general reading. It's going to vary. Could be somebody you're healing with, someone you're healing from, somebody giving you support through this process, whether it's relationship or work or career, or perhaps grieving over the passing of someone as well. But it looks like you've been through a challenging time, but you are moving away from that into a better time. Even though it may have its ups and downs, it's going to continue to get better as you move through the healing process. Now, at or towards the end of the month, we have a fabulous combination of cards. Sagittarius, we have the Three of Cups and the Six of Wands. This is a beautiful combination of cards. I mean, just look at that. It's beautiful. The Three of Cups, Cups is water energy, and this is emotional energy, emotions, feelings, relationships as well. The Three of Cups is a card about celebrating, getting out, having a good time. It's sometimes referred to as the party card, although of course it has a deeper significance than that. It is a card about being out, celebrating, having a good time, but it's also about who you have that good time with. It's about kinship, brotherhood, sisterhood, good friends, a lot of support. It can also represent community as well, being out, having a good time, celebrating with close friends or within your community. And it's accompanied by the Six of Wands, which is another beautiful card. This is a card of victory and triumph after a struggle. This man is riding back into town because he went off to do something, accomplish a mission, accomplish a quest, you know, achieve a mission of some kind. You know, again, whatever it is that you've been through, some kind of challenging period, but that you've kind of held firm during it. This is victory and triumph after a challenge, because he accomplished whatever he did, and he's riding back into town victorious, triumphant. He's wearing his best, his horse is prancing, and the cheers are waving and applauding and giving him praise and accolades. And it can also be a card that represents public achievement too. So for some of you, this could be perhaps you're celebrating with friends, family, community, colleagues. Perhaps you had a successful achievement or completion of a project or a work or a promotion. You may be being publicly recognized for your efforts of some kind. And for some of you for whom this is just a more personal, perhaps relationship-oriented issue, whatever it is that you've been going through that you refused to back down from, you held fast on, it caused probably a lot of chaos and turbulence in your life. But you're moving through it, you're moving away from it, and at the or towards the end of April 2018, you're really out there celebrating and enjoying it, and maybe even getting some personal recognition for it as well. It could be that the challenging time you're moving away from was just a lot of hard work into a project of some kind. You know, if this isn't like a personal relationship issue, because it's a general reading, it's going to vary, but the energy is the same. You're moving out of a tough time into a better time. You're not quite there yet, but you're definitely moving there. And some of you may even reach that achievement, that celebration time at the end of the month, and just out having a good time. And kind of, I get kind of a sense of relief, or of uplifting energy, and a releasing of restrictive or heavy energies by the end of the month. So beautiful, well done, Sagittarius. So Sag, that pretty much wraps up your April 2018 mid-month readings. I hope you enjoyed them or found them useful. and helpful somehow, because that's why we do them. Again, if any of you are interested in a more personal, tailored just for you one-on-one reading, you can look at the description bar of all the videos I post to get more information and my contact details. And you can also go to my YouTube channel's homepage, click on that little About button for the same information and details. Feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you and set up a reading with you as soon as we can. And for quick answers to quick questions, you can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and that's also with my contact details. So Sagittarius, I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the May 2018 general readings. Until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Take care, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.